What's up guys? Today's video is brought to you by Mystery Tackle Box. And hey, if you use the code REALJEDI, you get your first box for as little as $5. I'm going to put the link in the description if you guys want to give the box a try if you haven't already. But I'm super excited for this month's Mystery Tackle Box because it really has some awesome stuff in it. Let's check it out. Alright, we have this hyper elastic soft tough. This is a dart spin. I've never seen one of these before until now. That's why I'm so excited about it, because it looks really cool. Basically, you can stick a hook in the front, you can drop shot it, you can Texas rig it. Anyways, we'll go over the different ways to rig this thing when I fish with it. Of course, we've got a Z-Man spinner bait. These things are the bomb. This is a 1/2 ounce. This is going to be a little bit bigger. It's going to have some more thump. Likely this, I'm putting my money on this is what I'm going to catch the big fish with today. We've got some documentary purpose stuff here. Puzzles. The Shimmer Swimmer. Guys, these things are sweet. If you haven't seen the video that I made yet on the Shimmer Swimmer, I uploaded a few weeks ago and I caught some toads using this thing as a trailer on a football jig. Or no, actually on the swim jig. The Trashmaster jig. We have Catch Co sticker here, pretty cool little sticker. Some drop shot baits, Sweet Spot tackle. Now that color has been working really well right now in the places that I've been fishing, because there's a lot of small bluegill that have hatched out. They're actually about that size. Little cotton cordell. Can't go wrong with a cotton cordell. That looks good for some finesse fishing. That's actually about the same size as the brim that have hatched out. Not exactly the color as them, but it does have that bluegill stripe pattern on it though, so we're gonna give it a shot. And we have some swim bait, some ultimate soft plastic swim bait, ultra realistic profile hook slot for money minnow hooks. This thing looks dope, guys. We are gonna use it and probably catch some fish with it. This bluegill color, sweet. All right, so here's the price list for all this stuff. Let's get all this stuff. Let's get on poles and let's look for some fish with it. All right, guys, so we're down at the pond now. Today's plan, I don't know if I'm going to do a mystery slam and use everything in the box. I think is what I'm going to do is I'm going to use everything in the box and explain to you guys with the conditions the way they are right now, this time of the year, the way the fish are acting, how I would fish these baits and how I would present them. And then whenever I find the one that's going to work the best, I'm going to stick with that one and try to hammer a big one. Basically, I'm going to use the box just like you were to use the box if you were to buy it. You go through the baits, you figure out which one works best for that spot or that area, and then you use that bait, of course, to hammer it out. So we're going to use it in a practical use manner today. Let's go, boys. I'm trying to put you guys in my chest right here, and boom, you're in there. Let's do this. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Let's see which one of these I want to pick up first. I think I want to use the monster first. Think I'll catch a big one with this. So right now I look out here, I don't see, there's no wind, there's no fish feeding on top of the water, there's not a lot of activity. So I am gonna go with either a swim jig or this. I think I'm gonna go with this. I've taken this bait and I've paired it with a 3/16 ounce shaky head jig. It's a flat headed shaky head, and what I've done, I've just cut a little spring off of it there and stuck it straight on the hook because I didn't happen to have any jig heads. I've got 12-pound fluorocarbon on here. This is a 7:3:1 gear ratio reel and a 610 medium action with a fast tip. And the reason I'm using a 610 rod, because I'm going to use this in a jerking motion whenever I use it. I'm going to jerk pawls. I'm going to be doing a lot of jerking, so a shorter rod allows you to do those short quick pops easier than a longer rod. Oh, there he is, boys. There he is. Got him. So what I was doing there, I burned, then I paused, and when I paused, he come up and grabbed it. I actually seen the wake behind him. So what I did there, I triggered a reaction strike out of him. All right, bass number one. We are on the board. On the board. Let's throw it back. Oh, he grabbed it. Did he grab it? Yeah, there's one on there. Oh, he got off. Guys, that time I was just burning it really, really fast, and it skipped up out of the water. I was burning it so fast, he came up and grabbed it once it skipped out of the water. Well, that tells me they're wanting the burn. That's another reason why I put this 7:3 gear ratio on here, so I could really turn this bait and get it moving really fast. Oh, he grabbed it right at the bank, right at the bank, right at the bank. He grabbed it right at the bank. They are liking this thing. He's a little bit fatter. All right. I'd say this one is probably 3 pounds. So that time, guys, I was just burning that thing in. I got it right to the bank, and he grabbed it. Let's throw it back. All right, so we caught a few fish with this thing. Let's switch it up, and let's try a different bait. Let's try the small crankbait. Since it is overcast, and they seem to be hitting reaction baits pretty good, maybe they'll hit this thing. We'll give her a go and find out. Yeah, guys, this bait is just diving too deep for this pond, so I would not use this bait today. Not in this pond. If I was fishing somewhere else where the pond was deeper or the lake was deeper, this might have a little bit better luck, but this pond's really shallow, and with 8-pound test on here, 8-pound fluorocarbon, this thing's probably diving 5 foot plus. Let's pick up the spinnerbait. I got a feeling the spinnerbait's going to catch us a big one. Now, my spinnerbait setup is a little bit different than normal, than what most people use. 701 gear ratio reel, because I have been getting the bites with spinnerbait lately, burning it really fast. And this is a 7-foot medium heavy rod with a fast tip. So when I burn it and that fish grabs it, that fast tip really sets the hook in that fish. Dang, guys, that was a big, oh, there he is right there. Get it. He did not want the spinnerbait. Oh, there he is. That's a tank right there, boys. Oh, he spit the hook. No. I watched him come out for it and grab it. He jumped and spit the hook. He was probably like 4 pounds. That was a big wake. He didn't grab it though. Oh, there he is. He grabbed it that time. That's a smaller one there. Ain't as big as the one a while ago. Let's go ahead and get him in here. That's a really small one. I think a big one hit it and got off. Let's throw it back. So that's what it's all about, boys, is just figuring them out. So I threw the crankbait. I started out with that little thing with a spinner on it. Caught a few bass with it. None of them really quality. Picked up a little crankbait, tried it. They just didn't like the crankbait. But with them hitting that thing with a spinner on it really fast, it let me know that they want something with some shine, something with some blade, and something moving fast. So this burner spinnerbait right here, double willow leaf, I can burn this thing in really big, and it's got a bigger bait profile. So the plan is for it to get me some bigger bites. And I've already had one, and I had another big follower. But you guys see what I'm doing with this thing is I'm burning it in really fast and keeping it up near the surface of the water and making that thing almost wake under the water. And I'm watching the bass. The bass are surface oriented right now, and I'm watching them come for it. So with a slower gear ratio reel, like let's say a 631, it'd be really hard to burn this bait this fast. I'd have to work a lot harder. With the 701, it's just right for me to be able to burn this bait like I want to. Now, if I was fishing a Colorado blade or something I was working a little bit slower, yeah, I'd use a 631. When I'm burning a spinnerbait in, I want a 701. One thing I want to point out to you guys is when you're working a spinnerbait like this, you're burning it. You're creating a bigger wake. Oh, there's one following it. Dang. You're creating a bigger wake with a spinnerbait. So it's putting off a bigger thump in the water, pushing more water off. That creates a bigger presence. That is going to attract a bigger fish. It's going to scare away the smaller fish. It's going to get the bigger fish's attention. Normally, whenever I do catch one, burning it in, erratic, it's a bigger bite. Oh, he missed it. This is a 1/2 ounce Trashmaster jig, and I've got it paired with the Shimmer Swimmer that you guys seen in the mystery tackle box there. The jig was not in the mystery tackle box, but they do have these things on shopcarls.com, and you get 30% off with Carl's Club. So we're going to work our way around the pond. We camped out here too long and not caught a fish. Try the jig, try the spinnerbait. I just can't get that one I missed. I tell you what we're going to try. We're going to sneak up here with the swim jig and see if we can get old Bessie. You know who Bessie is, don't you? If you ain't never heard of Bessie, Bessie's that double digit. That's that thick girl that everybody likes. You got to figure out where she lives at if you want to knock on her door. I'm about to knock on her door in just a minute. I don't know if she's home or not though. Dang! He's feeding right there. Oh, got him. Oh, he come off. That's the second one I missed with spinnerbait today. I'm definitely switching to fluorocarbon. Oh, he's going for it. He didn't grab it a second time. Dang, let's get a follow-up bait, guys. See if those bass are. So what? There's a shallow spot right there, and the bass corralled the bait fish up there, and they were busting on probably 2 or 3 bass at least. Follow up this little bait here. Oh, got him! Yeah, he grabbed that one. That's a fat one. All right, check her out, boys. This bait is really, every time I pick this bait up today, I've caught fish with it. I might just need to stick with this one. She's a toad. She's probably 2.5, 3 pounds. All right, let's throw her back. They're loving this little dart spin thing. Really, I was thinking a smaller weight would work better because it will allow me to work it slower, but this 3/16, I've been having to work it faster, so I really wanted something smaller like an 1/8, but with 3/16, I got to work it faster to keep it off the bottom, but it seems like that's been working. It's been catching these fish. Oh, he grabbed it. He grabbed it. That was awesome. I watched him come up for it. Oh, he spit the hook. That was probably the biggest one of the day. Dang. No. It's probably a 4-pounder, guys. You win some, you lose some. I brought some bread. We're going to feed the fish while we're down here, guys. Sounds like a good idea to me. Y'all ready to see some action? God! That was a big bass. He got him a brim. Alright, we're going to go ahead and call it a day. The fish have quit biting. It's probably about 3 o'clock right now, middle of the day, just a little dead zone. We have caught some good numbers. I didn't get a giant bass like I was hoping for, but hey, that's fishing. It doesn't always happen. Comment down below which lure you thought was going to catch the biggest bass. And don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to hit the like button. We'll see you guys next time.